Welcome back, grade 4. Today's lesson is the comprehension skill for lesson 17, and it's discussing the sequence of events or the order of events. And we've discussed this before, and we said that a sequence of events is how to order a certain story, as we should start with the beginning, then the middle, then the end. And in order to make the reader understand this sequence or this order, we must use what we call transition words. Transition words are like first, then next, at the beginning, after that, eventually, or finally. All these are words used to order the sequence of events to let you understand as a reader what was the first action, what happens after it, and so on until the end of the story. First, I will let you watch this video to remind you what are or how to order events in a certain story and the words used to order it as transition or keywords. Then we'll answer the exercise in the practice book to practice this skill. So enjoy the video, then we're going to move back to the practice book after it.
It's time for Now Trending, where we take a quick look at topics making waves on the internet. Hi everyone, I'm Eddie Dixon, and today on the internet it seems quite a few people are disappointed with a certain rabbit.
There's no need for that kind of smack talk, Bunny,
wrote Jesse M, while Big Dog 19 posted this.
Oh no, it's not time for a nap, Rabbit.
Finally, LEP89 wrote,
Well, the hare had speed, but the tortoise had endurance.
So what's all the fuss about? Turns out, they're talking about today's race between the tortoise and the hare. I've got all the major events right here. First, the hare mocks the tortoise.
There's no need for that kind of smack talk, Bunny.
Then, the race begins. Next, the hare decides to take a nap.
Oh no, it's not time for a nap, Rabbit.
Finally, the tortoise wins the race.
Well, the hare had speed, but the tortoise had endurance.
An exciting day for tortoises everywhere, to be sure. And thanks to keywords like first, then, next, and finally, we know what happened in the beginning, middle, and end of the story. I'm Eddie Dixon, and that's the topic that's trending today on the internet. I'm Eddie Dixon, and beginning.
So here, these are the keywords or transition words that we use to move from one event to another. First expresses the events that happens at the beginning of the story. Then and next show you in the middle. And after that, of course, are many other transition words. These are just examples. And we have finally or eventually at the end. Any of these three can express the final or the end of the story. And that was a video just to remind you of the sequence or how can we order a certain story. Now let's go back to answer the exercise in the practice book in page 193. So please open your books with me, the practice book, page 193, and let's start reading this passage. Then we're going to complete this chart with the events according to its order, using the keywords or the transition words in the text to see what happens first, next, then, and finally. Let's read the text first. The text titled Raising a Puppy to be a Service Dog. What are the service dogs? Service dogs are dogs used to help the disabled people. What is the meaning of disabled people? People who cannot see, people who cannot hear, people who has trouble walking or moving in general. These are called disabled people. These people can adopt a dog that's trained specifically to help these people who need someone or some dog to help them in their everyday life. So in this passage we're going to learn how to raise a puppy. A puppy is a newborn dog, a baby dog, to become a service dog when he grows up. Did you know that you can raise a puppy that will one day become a service dog? You could help change the life of someone with a disability. Most organizations that train service dogs ask that you first fill out an application. First, fill out an application. You see the word here first? It's a keyword to tell you what happens at the beginning. Only the best candidates are chosen for the program. Candidates here means the dogs that applied, that are chosen to be service dogs. The best of these candidates will be chosen for the program. To raise a successful service dog, you will then need to spend lots of time with it. These puppies need lots of love and cuddling and daily walks. Did you notice the word then? Did you notice the word then? This is the second event in our story. So first, you will fill an application. Then these dogs will need lots of time to spend with them or with it. Next, your puppy will need to ride in the car with you whenever possible. This will get the dog used to traveling with its future owner. Taking the puppy to crowded parks and playgrounds will also help it get used to being around a lot of people. Finally, you will probably have to attend special puppy training classes. All these things will prepare your puppy for its service dog training. Now we have 4 keywords or transition words, which are first, then, next, and finally. We will take these 4 words with the 4 events that comes after them and put them here in the chart. We'll start by first. Where is it? First, fill out an application. So we write here first, and when we write the keywords, we must write them in a comma, then the event. You will fill out an application. So this is the first event in our story. Then these dogs will need lots of time to be spent with them. So we write then here, these dogs will need lots of time to be spent with them. So what was next? Next, your puppy will need to ride in the car with you whenever possible. So this will be next. Again, we write next, then a comma. So here we forgot the comma. Next, comma, your puppy will need to ride the car with you whenever it's possible. So finally, what was finally? Finally, you will probably have to attend special puppy training classes. Again, finally, comma, you will need to attend special puppy training classes. Special puppy training classes. So here we organize the story using the transition words or the keywords first, then, next, and finally, and these were the events or the sequence of the story. I hope you understood the skill of this lesson. It's very easy. We've discussed this before. If you need any help with this or with anything else, please contact me. See you later. Grade 4. Thanks. I hope all the best, or I wish you all the best.